Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Laporta in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Williams in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Back to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Lions.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Laporta in motion. Back to the air one more time. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he takes it to the 35.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's taken in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And an Eagles.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles.
A 46-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Crazy. Inside the 40. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
A long one from Gibbs. 42 yards.
First down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Okay, ready? Set! Viking 18! Let's go!
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Laporta in motion. He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Good. Makes the score Lions 14, Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's into traffic, but taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Brian Branch on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. That's quickly out to Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
3rd and long for Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bison, 79.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
Williams in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Okay, break.
3rd down and 9.
Hawk 70. Go!
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Back to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42.
180, 180.
Now Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. The tight end, Sam McCoy, the intended receiver. It's second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Quick throw, taken in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. The Lions called their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Throwing, Goff. Over arm in a flash, and he lost the football. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Great. Set. On anyone, yeah?
On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Hurts will try it again. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the set. Set. 60 bison. 60 bison.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Don't touch that. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Don't touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And he's going to set up second and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Don't touch.
Don't give on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Don't touch that. On anyone. Don't touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Don't touch that. On anyone. Don't touch.
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Trimmer.
A first down throw for Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Great. Set. On anyone.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
First and 10.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
A field goal would give them the lead, but they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for this on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
We have a tight end motioning left here. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
the gun. Here's Gibbs. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 45-yard line.
Great, set.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No touch. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Round up, Yanni. Hey, easy. 73. 73.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. On a throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Great. Set. I know you with it. Motion.
Hurts working in the pistol. Back into the hands of Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
No touch, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Forced to his right. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
No touch, set. I know you with it. Hey, Mosey, you see no touch.
Now Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hit now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Lions first down.
At the 44-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Moving outside the pocket. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Good. Trimmer.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Hurts to the air on first down. Flush to his right. He'll run again. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
It is 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They wind up getting 4 on that 4th and 1. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Lions call their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good.
The score remains tied.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one to win it in overtime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.